So last night I fucked up, right? It had been like 47 days since I had a drink of alcohol. And because of a couple things that happened here at my house and conversations I had, I decided to go get a couple beers. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even know how or like what switched in my head. But I legit was just like, fuck it. And halfway through my first beer, I got a couple IPAs, so a bit stronger beers than normal. And about halfway through the first beer, I had already started to feel like myself get sad and ashamed and depressed. You know, every drink I took, except for the first few drinks. The first few drinks I legitimately enjoyed. Like the taste of it, it was just a nice. Oh my god, my lisp came back for a second. It was a nice little moment, whatever. But then as I kept drinking, I started feeling more like shit and more like shit. And because I was drinking, I decided to smoke weed, even though I told myself I was going to take a break. This video is not meant to be depressing, or sad at all. Although, yeah, last night I couldn't sleep. I felt like shit. I felt ashamed, but it's almost like I needed it. Like I needed to have that lapse because now I know without a fucking shadow of a doubt, I do not want to drink anymore. It did not even feel good. After the first couple drinks, it didn't even taste good. I know in my blood now that I'm done drinking. And I will only drink again far down the line if I really, really feel like I am in a place in my life that I can. And even then, I don't even know. But it's going to take me a lot of work, and it's going to be a long time until I really feel like I'll even want to or be able to have a drink again. So that was good last night. It was like I fucked up, but it was good for me. And I'm proud of myself. Because even after I had my second beer, I had the urge to go get more. And I could have, but I didn't. And rather than allowing that shame and that negativity and the bullshit that I felt because I drink, rather than allowing that to just, allowing it to make myself feel like, fuck it, I'm just going to binge drink and I'm just going to stop all this hard work I've done. Rather than allowing that to happen, I decided to use this as a stepping stone, or I'm deciding to use it as a stepping stone and push myself forward. And it feels fucking great. It feels great. Like last night I really felt like shit, and as the night went on, after I started cleaning and like starting to like let the alcohol leave my system and drink water and stuff, I started to feel so much better and stopped regretting it because it already happened. There's no use in worrying about it. And then also I started doing research on like relapses and stuff like that and started realizing like, damn, my situation is nothing. I don't have a situation in comparison to other people. There are people who legitimately relapse from like heroin addictions and legitimate alcohol addictions and end up in the hospital, end up binge drinking for 2 weeks, end up having their family leave them. And all I do is just get a little bit more sad when I drink. And when I drink a lot, I get very much so more sad and suicidal. That's the biggest reason why I stopped drinking, because I started getting really, really suicidal and manically depressed. And it's just, there is a darkness to what I've been going through, but in comparison to other people, it's nothing. And it just feels good to be able to be like, I'm done, and I know it. It's just like, it's such a huge weight off my shoulders. And I wasn't really 100% done drinking. You know, a part of me kept telling myself like, oh, I'll have another beer. You know, I'll have a beer one day, maybe this weekend. I kept telling myself for the last 47 days or whatever. And then when I did have that beer, it was not at all what I was picturing, you know? I don't know. I just wanted to talk about this. I tried making a video last night about it, but I felt like I was just too much in the moment. And I woke up this morning still kind of feeling like shit, but I told myself to get out of bed, have an energy drink some, have some caffeine, get my shit, wash my face off, and fucking push through it. And I did, and I'm doing that right now, and it feels amazing. And I just want everybody to know, like, if you're watching this video and you're trying to quit drinking, or you're trying to quit smoking, or you're doing a drug, like, don't allow that relapse or that lapse to hold you back. Don't allow it to just throw you and thrust you back into the negative spirals and loops that you've been throwing yourself for. Look at it for what it is. Do not allow it to control you, and move forward. Use it as a stepping stone. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm in the midst of it. But I do know that that's the correct way to go. And just because you fuck up doesn't mean you're fucked up. I love you guys. I will talk to you on Sunday on the Yesterday podcast. We'll talk about this more. But I just wanted to record this and release it because I really had to get it out of my head, and I wanted to share it with you guys as best I can. Like, it's okay to fuck up, but it doesn't mean that you're fucked up and you can't continue. Just wanted to share that, I guess. Hope you guys had a great Halloween. Hope you guys enjoyed the UFC fight that's going on tomorrow night. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace.